CommSec, Tom Piotrowski is live for us for a look at the markets today. How are we shaping up today, Tom?
Oh, look, Pete, not too badly at this stage. The futures are telling us we'll see a gain of around 0.4% when we kick off this morning, bearing in mind that we took quite a knock yesterday. European and US markets have found their footing. Equally, US markets took quite a hit last session, down by about 1%. So this day we're seeing improvements, although in the last half an hour they've been giving up ground at a pretty rapid clip. So it's a question of whether or not we can hold on to positive territory. At the moment we've got the S&P 500 up by around 0.1%, the Nasdaq up 0.2%, and the Dow is just flirting with negative territory as we speak. So it's been an important night in terms of economic news, Pete. The first week of every month brings with it quite a number of figures in relation to what's going on in the employment landscape. Last night we saw some much stronger jobs growth in the month of March, according to a private report called the ADP report. It had the biggest jobs growth that we've seen in about 8 months, and that had everyone's attention. But within the other economic releases last night, we saw that a measure of activity in the US services sector. This is a very important reading. Services take up about 2/3 of the US economy. This reading moderated, and we also saw a better than expected inflationary outcome within this reading. So that's part of the reason why we saw long and short-term interest rates moderate a little bit. That supported stocks at the margin, but it's just a question of whether or not they can, as I said, hold on into the close. The other thing is that we've seen commodities shoot ahead last night, amongst them oil prices. So they've hit new 5-month highs overnight, trading just north of $85 a barrel for the US benchmark. OPEC and allied producers met overnight. They won't be changing their output levels at the moment, so they're still quite constrained. So that's part of the reason why you've seen a bit of a bump higher for energy prices. So as far as the local market's concerned today, we don't have much in the way of economic news to be guided by. We've got building approvals to look at, but the key will be whether or not we can see a little bit of a comeback from that sell-off that was so unsettling yesterday.
Decent one, wasn't it, Tom? Thank you.